What's up, everybody? This is Ringo4493, and yes, I made a video again. It's been a long time since I have, and I am sorry for not doing it. Been a lot of things have happened, so I've got some free time again. So I'm going to start doing a little videos. This is the Crysis 3 beta. If you haven't played it, I do recommend it. It's actually really cool. I actually been getting into it a lot. There's a little bit of a learning curve. It's definitely harder than any game I've played yet, but it's probably my fourth day playing it, and it's actually pretty good. Um, this is some gameplay I recorded actually today, probably a couple hours ago actually. Um, this is a game mode called Crash Site, and this is on the map called Airport. There's two game modes that come on the beta. One is called Crash Site, the other is called Hunter. And this is like, the best way I can describe it is like domination that moves. Like there's one capture point, you have to defend it. Um, or, well, one team defends, you have to take it back, that kind of thing. I'm using the, God, I suck at the name of these guns. It's the FY7, I think. That one's probably the best game. And I noticed I kind of glitched into that wall and I couldn't get out. And it's a great spot, but when the objective moves, it does me a lot of good. Anyway, that's probably the best gun, I think. That guy killed me with it there. I just have a holographic sight or reflex, whatever it's called. Yeah, so this game differs a lot from, Call of Duty or Battlefield. Ooh, those dreaded words. With, you have these armor upgrades, so you can click on armor, which is kind of like Juggernaut, I suppose, and then you have a cloak, like I just did there. And when you shoot, your cloak automatically comes out, so you can't really camp and shoot with it on, which is really good. Yeah. So I do have a couple negatives. I'll probably post another video because it happened to me a lot with this. Is sometimes my gun does not shoot, and I can't switch weapons. I can't shoot. I can't use anything but move. Which it happens in another video where I use a different gun, which I'll probably do as well. Anyway, I'll talk about that another time. This is actually quite fun. The more I'm getting into it, first couple days I was really unsure, just because how different it is, I think, than anything I play. I mainly play Battlefield. I play Call of Duty sometimes. Gun recoil is really high. It's actually, to me, it feels higher than any Battlefield gun, that's part of the learning curve. But that's a really good spot on this map. I like sitting right there, because you're in that field where you need to be, and this guy comes out of nowhere. That's one thing that's really hard to get used to, is people that use the cloaking. Sometimes it's really hard to see it. I get it, it's cloaking, it's what it does. I love this gun. It kind of reminds me of like a fully automatic FAL, like if you Modern Warfare 2, like the look of it kind of looks like an FAL to me, and then just slap. I have a suppressor on it and a foregrip as well. It kind of helps with recoil, especially with this gun. This gun is amazing. See, I use cloak again. It's on the bumpers is your armor and cloak. I think I have automatic armor on, so if I take too much damage, it'll automatically kick in. Controls are kind of difficult to get used to. Another thing that I noticed is there's the sensitivity when you look down the sight does not change. In most games it's less. It's not cut in half, but it's certainly less so you can fine-tune your aim. In this game it's the same sensitivity. So you'll see me a couple times looking down the sight, and I meant to turn just a little bit, and I like almost do a 360 because I like playing on a high sensitivity. And this game has high sensitivity. Halo has low sensitivity comparatively. This has really high, which that's another part of the little learning curve. But I really recommend anyone who wants to play this game check it out. It's really fun once you get past that little couple games, and then you're like, oh, okay, I understand this now. And I just now noticed today, I've been playing it for about 4 days so far, that thing that's right in front of me, I thought that was a kill streak, but it floats around the map and anyone can jump in and use the heavy machine guns in it, which I did not know that. I got killed by a guy who was in it and I thought it was a kill streak, but no, you can just jump in whenever it's there. Yeah. Let's see what else. I'm looking through my computer, unrelated to the game. I'm looking through my computer, I've got a bunch of old Battlefield stuff I'm probably going to grab. This thing I have is called the Swarmer. It's part of a kill streak. You get kill streaks by when you kill a person, they leave their dog tags. So you pick that up. And 3 is a UAV. 5 is this Swarmer. 6? No. Must be 7 or 8 is like a gunship. And then after that, something called Max Armor. And I've only got it once, but I never got to use it. The round ended. I didn't even get a chance to use the gunship too. I was in the middle of the streak. That was kind of sad. I'm not very good at perks, like what perks I have. I think I mentioned that I had auto armor. I think I just have gun reload, like reload faster. Oh, there they are. Yeah. I love how they have little things like this. Battlefield 3 has this in the last DLC. Like little doors and stuff that you can kick in to get to different areas. I like that. I love. I watch a commentator called Double Cap. Really great. Plays a lot of Battlefield stuff as well. He plays it on PC, of course, so it looks 8 times more beautiful. Already looks really good. He was saying that he really loves the animations because you can slide, you can, grab onto stuff and pull up, and there's all these animations that are actually really cool looking. Most people don't pay attention to, which is kind of sad because it goes unnoticed. A lot of people do, like really hardcore players will notice, like, oh, that looks really cool. I'm actually in the process of making a quote-unquote I'm Katniss montage, which will be a little bit of Battlefield, Far Cry 3, and this game, because they all have crossbows or bows and arrows, so there's definitely a bow and arrow in this. You'll see me use it in a later video, which I'm not gonna put off. I will do more videos, that's a promise. I'm also using my Turtle Beach X12s. I found a way to use them on my computer, which is so much nicer than what I was using before, because it takes less time to set up, so I will have that as well. That thing you just saw, oh goodness, I can't remember the name of it, but that thing, they leave it, the drop ship, which will drop these objectives things like that in front of me. Stealth kill for the win. It'll leave that, and so any person of the enemy team or your team can grab it. So that's kind of cool because it can't cap the objective, which is really nice, but it can help you defend it if you're having a hard time trying to cap it. That pistol's also really cool. I think it's called the Hammer 2. It's pretty decent if you put a couple bullets in before. Otherwise, the pistols are kind of wimpy so far. Well, at least I've seen. It's a beta. You can't really dog it. It says grab because you can grab the door off the thing and use it as a shield, which is really cool. You can throw it too. Kill cams are kind of interesting. I think there's a glitch where it doesn't always tell you what you got killed by. The melee too is an interesting thing. It's kind of like Halo. It's 2 from the front, but if you're behind him, it's a 1. Your range on the beatdown is rather long too, but that's another video. Yeah, I think I go 21 and 10, I think. But the FY7 is a very good gun, and probably my favorite so far. I'll do another video with the Feline. I think it's called the Feline. It's kind of like the F2000, I think. It's got a really high rate of fire. I think it's a submachine gun, though. I'm trying to think of a submachine gun that's relatable to that. I'll think of it. Anyway. So, yeah. Pick up Crysis. The beta is going to be going on for another, uh, at least another, I think another week. I think the 12th it stops and the game comes out the 19th. So, yeah, I recommend it to anyone if it's a fun little shooter to just kind of pass the time until another one comes out. So, yeah, this is Ringo4493 signing off.